Hello everybody, it's Coach K with MajorToCareer.org. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit like and subscribe and join the family. Today, we're going to cover a really important topic. In fact, one that many clients who have been scheduling with me have often asked. How do I survive the job transition process? This is a crazy job market. This is not one that was actually really anticipated. It just came upon us suddenly, where there's a lot of talent that is out there looking for opportunities. And so you're not the only one who's looking for information. And so if you were interested in finding out some top tips to transition as you job search, keep watching. Job transitions, especially unexpected ones, can be really difficult. But the key is how you strategize. So what you need to do is at first be able to really assess your situation and make some important decisions. So the first tip that I have for you, and something that you can do immediately, especially because you are a seasoned professional with years of experience, is try to figure out where you can be of most value in every sector, not just the one that you're in. So if you maybe worked in one particular sector, maybe for a nonprofit, maybe you can look at opportunities with private organizations. You look for opportunities in business. You can look for opportunities in law. You can look for opportunities in healthcare. You can look for opportunities in STEM. So you are really trying to leverage, analyze the market, see where you fit in within the different sectors. Chances are the work that you have brought into that sector that you have been working in can be utilized in other sectors as well. And so you do want to identify those opportunities. And it could be as simple as a Google search. It could be as simple as working with a career coach like myself or a seasoned career counselor who can help you analyze the sectors. But when you are conducting your job search, whether you're using LinkedIn, whether you're using Indeed, whether you're leveraging your networks, then you want to make sure that you're exhausting the different sectors to be able to find opportunities and how they look like for you within those areas. The second suggestion I have for you when you are undergoing a job transition is that when you are in the current opportunity, there was a lot that you were doing in there. And so you want to brand yourself as a professional who is now looking to pivot, to change. What is your intentions? What is your objective? And the most important resource that you could use to be able to handle the job transition is really your LinkedIn profile. I find that LinkedIn, especially in this day and age, I know for some of you who are seasoned, you remember there was a time that there was no LinkedIn, but there's a wonder and grace when it comes to an online presence that's working for you while you sleep. Make sure that that profile is updated with the opportunities that you are seeking. What is your objective? What are you searching for? The reason you want to narrow in on the objective on your LinkedIn profile is simply and purely algorithms. What's happening now is we live in a digital age where technology is working for you. So you want to make sure that the keywords when it comes to your skill sets are attracting potential recruiters, everybody who's searching for talent. And then all of a sudden you're going to start to see opportunities. You're going to start seeing individuals reaching out to you, asking you if you would be interested in particular options. And so maximize your digital presence as a professional and indicate in your objective what type of opportunities you're seeking or what you are open to as well. And then obviously, let's not forget to pay attention to the description on your LinkedIn. Make sure that it lists all your experiences in chronological order. You got to make sure that those dates actually match the dates that you're sharing on your resume. Now, obviously, as life has it, there may be gaps in there where you took time off, maybe took a breather, maybe you had life circumstances happen. What you can do is make sure that you address this in the cover letter. That's going to be the key for you as well. And so don't worry about those gaps. Don't worry about the stress when it comes to, how do you navigate that if you have gaps when it comes to your work experiences. Because remember, when you apply, you will be able to submit a cover letter to be able to explain and walk people through what you've done. But the key here is to leverage what we have now in the current job market to be able to allow you to be the best as you transition. The last tip I'll share that you can do, especially if you are looking at the job transition and are really stressed out about it, is something that only you seasoned professionals possess. This is harder for young professionals that I've worked with over the years, including working with young people at institutions of higher education. I cannot tell you when professionals are younger, it's really hard for them to do this, but for you, this is your greatest asset. You can build relationships and you can network. Make sure that you're reaching out to folks within those sectors. You are doing and conducting informational interviews. I do have a video about that as well, so that you can gain information about how to do those. But what you are essentially doing is you're putting yourself out there, letting people know that you're looking, and you folks know how that works. When you get a referral, when somebody recommends somebody to you, and you know this because you've been there, and you have all these applications you're looking at, you at least bound, at the very least, to give that person an interview, right? Right. And so don't forget to do that. Don't forget to do that. And when you show up for these informational interviews, have a conversation. Don't put too much stress on, I need the job, and articulate your best professional self. Dress the part and be ready in case the person says, hey, I've had a really good conversation with you. May I have your resume? Make sure that you have that handy as well. I actually recommend, if you can do them, do it in person, because, presentation is really important. But obviously you can also do it over the phone, because I know you're busy, you might have a family and you have lots going on. You're probably working that other job right now as your job search. And so you can even do it through Zoom as well. That's perfectly fine. And so folks, I hope that information is helpful for you as you navigate your job search and undergo your transition. I do want to emphasize this. It is normal to feel confused. It is normal to feel overwhelmed. And it is normal to feel like you gave your all to something and it's taken away. There was a piece of advice that my father told me when I was navigating the job search as a young professional. He reminded me that these are jobs, they're not relationships. What truly matters in your life right now, and what you are now discovering, the constant, is your family, your friends, your support system. And you matter. And so it's not personal, it's business. And so carry yourself professionally, look for the next experience. Remember, you are seasoned. All those experiences you've had are never going to go away. What you just have to do is learn how to navigate this current job market. And it will go away, trust me. They go in waves. Any career professional will tell you that. Remember, you're not alone. If you want to work with me as you navigate your job transition process, send me an email. Let me know. I'll even leave it in the description box below. Set up a consultation. Let's talk about it. I'm happy to be able to help you brand yourself and to get you out there as you're seeking opportunities. Thank you so much for watching. This is Coach K. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe and join the family. Until my next video, everybody, hang in there. You're going to do great. Thank you for watching. Bye.